what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of whatever we're calling this. All right, giving free readings. My name's Justin Cardoza. I'm a professional psychic medium, known as the Tragic Medium. This is, who are you? Broby. Okay, well, have a good one, Broby. Okay, Roseanne's going to be with us in a little bit. Okay.
You can't gamble.
That's it.
You can't gamble.
That's it. That's it, G. Okay. So, welcome back, everybody. If this is your first... What now? Huh?
So, we went to this title,
IMDb.
Yeah. And you gotta get up when you wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a old episodes, right? The old and then the new ones this year.
We know. Okay. All right. Good job, G. All right. We will see you later. Yep.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Bye-bye. Nope. Gotta leave that. Bye-bye. Have fun storming the castle. You think it'll work? It'll take a miracle. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So my name's Justin Cardoza. I'm a professional psychic medium. My wife Roseanne will be with us in just a moment. She is a professional psychic and intuitive reader as well. And, we're going to be hanging out for a little bit here tonight. There she is, speaking of the devil. And so if this is your first time with us, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and share. Right? And so, you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so that you know that anytime that we go live going forward. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, what's up? We got Cindy, Susan, Tina.
Hi.
What's up? Leo, hey, been a minute. Puzzle of Life. Welcome.
Tina Potts, welcome for the first time.
Absolutely. Yep.
Tara Fields, hey.
Absolutely.
Puzzle of Life, hello. If you guys are new again, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell. It's extremely important that you do that so you get notified when we go live. We go live usually twice a week. He does a give back of psychic medium readings, okay? So that is important for you guys to know, because if you're wanting to hear from a loved one, then you want to pray to them, talk to them, let them know that you give them permission to come through tonight for Justin or to Justin. If you haven't, don't fear, because it's. Here you go. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, that's clean. So if you are, tuning in and you've been like, hey, I've waited, for it. Sometimes it might take a minute for your loved ones to come through. But it is definitely a different feeling when you get a paid reading from somebody. It's not that he's rushing or, anything like that. It is just a more intense, because he doesn't work on a timeline or a time limit. So just so you know that. Now, if you are wanting, he does not have control of the spirits. So it's not like he can call up AT&T. So if you, because when he does a paid reading, how it works is he meditates on you and them.
And that specifically, so I
for
have
that
time
specifically
to really try to focus in and get who, get spirits specifically for you. So
exactly. So
it's a little bit of a different
if
animal.
You are wanting to hear from somebody, you got to let them know that it's okay. If you want to book a private reading because you've been waiting impatiently and you haven't, you can always message us on Facebook. But most importantly, tonight we are doing card readings. Hello. Card readings. But we only do full card readings, full pulls. Why, you ask? Well, I'll tell you why. Because one card doesn't tell you anything. And 3 cards just give you the tip of the iceberg, unless you're Justin. Then he gives you like the iceberg and some, but
and some shaved ice.
And some shaved ice, yeah. Well, especially with the full reading, you get like the full shebang. It's like the Titanic, iceberg, yeah. So anyway, if you are wanting a full card reading, you can hit the PayPal, and that is $25. So that is what I want to tell people. Also, don't be afraid to give Justin some love, because I know people pay for the full card readings with me, but nobody.
You're good at it, man. That's why.
Thank you.
It's a hell of a value.
He likes watching me do it.
I do.
But I want people to know that you guys show him some love too. I mean, he's taking time out of his day, and
candy corn.
Candy corn.
Tis the season, huh?
I guess so. So, as you know, Justin is a professional psychic medium. He is what we call the tragic medium. And you might ask, why? Well, because he works with people who come from difficult backgrounds, both living and have passed. And yes, the majority of his readings always seem to have some sort of, and let me preface this: death for everyone is tragic. There's no death in life that is ever going to be tragic to you when you've lost your loved one. But for Justin, it seems like it's murders and overdoses and yada yada yada.
Yeah, the list goes on.
The list goes on, and the list goes on. Yeah, it does. So, but that's just how he works. So that's why we call him the tragic medium. And it's a good
name, I think. I like it.
Yeah, I came up with that
years ago.
Yeah, years ago, but he wouldn't allow me to call him that. I'm like, but you are. Yeah. So, well, thank you, Carla. Thank you. It looks more pinky on here for some reason. Hi, Angel. If you guys are new, Christy, hi, welcome. Savannah, welcome. Let's see here. We got Candy Corn. Welcome, Candy Corn. And we have Erin. Welcome, love. Susan. Welcome. Brandy. Renee. Hi. Heather. I see you. And then, Nisha. Hello, Maria. So our our producer, Dom, is back in the saddle again. He's back. He came back. Where's that thing that was right there? I want to give that to Dom. You took care of it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, can I have that thing? No, you didn't. You just placed it over there next to my thingy.
Oh, I need one of those.
Yeah, they're out there on the...
Ooh, fancy. Yes, we got our custom coasters made from coasters.com, which is also known as me. I just take paper, I fold it up, put some staples in it, bam, coasters.
Okay, so if you're new... we're just he's tuning in, getting the channel wide open. We like to usually build up a stream of people coming in before we get the spirits coming in. And
you want one?
Yeah, I do. Thank you. And we also have the option for somebody to call in. Hi, Kristen. Hi. Welcome.
Hey,
Good
welcome
evening,
back.
CS. I'm not for sure who CS is. Carla Enterprise. Oh my God. Hi, Sherry Henderson. Welcome. Yeah, now that Dom is back. Dom is back. Oh, Christina. That's right. I'm sorry. Nancy. Hi. Welcome. Hi, Chelsea.
What's up?
So, we just had this weird event happen while you're tuning in. I'll let you,
ahead.
There was fireworks going on for a good 30 minutes, and it was the 4th of July. Somebody south of here, good, maybe 6 or 7 miles away. And it's just ridiculous. Who's doing fireworks on this Tuesday night?
Christiana.
Oh,
Christiana.
But she says Oh, it's Christiana. It isn't Christiana. Oh, it's Christiana. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Kristen. Yeah, wasn't that crazy? I mean, it's like, who's doing that? I guess so. Must be that cult in South Bixby.
Ooh. I need to. I'm gonna at some point in the future. I'm gonna get a little board that way I can play sound effects, because this is where I insert the unsolved mysteries music. Do 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 do. You know.
Yeah, I know. Well, we need to have those for, you know, for. Carrie got schmutz in her hair. You know, for Halloween. This is the Vincent Price Halloween event sponsored by Colgate. And if anybody has ever watched Saturday Night Live, they would know that. So, as he is tuning in, make sure everyone who is new, Anita, woman goddess, hello there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, people. Lovely, lovely people who are joining us tonight on this Tuesday evening. And so, definitely hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. Now, if you are wanting a card reading, Dominic will have the intuitive bot come by.
Oh, I see what the problem was. I had two of them open at the same time, so that's why it was sending out double messages. But it's all right now. We're good.
Okay. Hey, Amanda. Hi. Yes. Okie dokie. What you got?
I'm tuning in.
Yeah, I know. He's tuning in. So, how is everyone holding up? Everybody doing well? I feel like,
Okay, we got 27 people watching. We need more thumbs ups. Press the thumbs up button now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Yeah, what were you saying?
I don't know. You gotta hit the thumbs up. I feel tired. Yeah, I'm a little, yeah. I'm a little tired. I need good energy to come through tonight. So, and don't forget about our light workers. Our lightworkereducation.org. Definitely go check us out. Savannah, I know that I do believe there is a video on there that you were kind of asking about one day when I was. I'll type it out, send you a message. I don't know why I'm talking about it on here. But lightworkereducation.org is for people who have burgeoning or budding empath gifts, sensitive
empaths,
psychic mediums.
Psychic
yes,
mediums.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a one-on-one course and mentoring guide to help you accelerate your psychic development. There you go.
Oh no, you're having a rough time since you put your pup down? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Heather. That's terrible. Nancy is taking in another foster, this time pregnant with 3 pups. Why do I do this? Oh, Nancy. Yes. Because, Nancy, you care. Oh my God, Savannah, I'm so sorry. Holy gosh. How is your husband doing and your grandmother? Hi, Cynthia. All right. So, normally I'm real chatty.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I'm just, yeah.
They're there. You're just trying to get them to come
tuned
forward.
in. Just getting them tuned in here.
Hey, Liz. I feel like, no, he's just getting tuned in right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to thank everybody who, has been a long-time viewer. Since we've come over to YouTube, we've actually, Dominic, I think that thing up there, join the list, get questions. That's wrong. Look.
Yes. Let me fix that. My bad. That is wrong.
I don't know. What was I saying?
You were thanking people?
Yes. It's been a year. And, it's funny because last year at this time, we, I know, and since we made the jump to YouTube, I enjoy it so much better, and I know that Dominic has done a fantastic job as a producer, but I like this platform a lot better, and I hope you guys do too. I noticed that a lot of the people who subscribed on it and used to tune into, and the people who, they followed us from Facebook over to YouTube, and we greatly appreciate that. So I just want everybody to know, because it's funny. Remember how you were even saying it too today, Dominic, how nobody is like all the people who were before,
people who used to hop on our
lives on Facebook, they don't come on anymore. Yeah. So
I just turned it off because it's not updating. So I'll have to fix that later.
I did too. It is a much better platform. So he's got somebody coming in. He's just tuning in. His hands are frigid, guys. So.
Okay, we're down to 17 people. If anyone could share this live, that would be great.
It's all right. People drop off. They're wanting action, man. And I get it. But impatience doesn't get people to come through any faster. So, 'tis what it is.
Well, if you can't handle it, then you're not going to get a reading. I mean, that's just bottom line. If you can't hang in there.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. All right.
I know.
So, all right, let's get rolling, right? So, first spirit that I've got coming through is a father figure. It's an older male coming through. Feels like he passed of an illness, and I don't know if it was like during like an organ transplant or he had one beforehand. There's some sort of an organ transplant that takes place here, but I feel like he was a drinker. I feel like he was a heavy drinker. So I don't know if we're talking like a liver transplant. That's me speculating, but what I'm getting is getting very clearly like an organ transplant. Is a father figure coming through. Was a drinker in life. There's an M name associated with him, so I don't know if that's like the first initial of his name or the person that he's trying to get through to. Yeah.
Got a father figure coming through. Has to have a organ transplant, and there's an M name associated with it. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like he passed in a hospital, which is unlike what I usually get, but okay, Older male coming through. It feels like a fatherly energy. Was a drinker. There's an M name associated with him.
What? Sorry, guys.
It's okay. All right.
Okay, I have,
What?
no, I'm just saying.
All right,
Done.
so
I'm broadcasting live now on Facebook.
so I am getting a father figure coming through. All right. Heavy drinker, the M name. And it feels like at some point that there was some sort of an organ transplant that was significant. It feels like he passed in the hospital. And I'm seeing the number 6 as well. So with the number 6, that could be either the 6th of a month or, he's making reference to the month of June being significant. So all of these things have to make sense. You know what I mean? So the main really unique things like the organ transplant, that is significant. Father figure, obviously. The drinking, okay, in life. And the number 6 specifically is big. And I'm seeing the letter M. And you know what? Let me clarify. The letter M, the actual M that I'm seeing now that I'm looking at it, because I didn't hear like when they're trying to say their name. I see the letter M, but it's actually the Michigan M.
Ooh, for
so
college.
Yeah. Let me clarify that. So, the Michigan M, it's not just a letter M. He's showing me the Michigan M.
Number 9.
Number 6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I don't have college references like that. Luckily, it's one of the things that I do have up there. Yeah. Golly. And I'm saying transplant, organ transplant. I don't necessarily know if it's an organ transplant per se, but it's definitely a transplant of some type. I don't know what other kind of transplants there are. I'm not medical. So, blood marrow? Oh, bone marrow? Is it bone marrow transplant? I can't get it. There's some sort of a transplant that's... That's okay. So a father figure is coming through. He's showing me the Michigan M. So I don't know if he's saying that his name started with an M, or that he was a fan of Michigan, or he went to Michigan, or... but that is incredibly prominent. Could be any of those things. I mean, I'm trying to help interpret what I'm seeing, but all I'm seeing is the end of the problem is... Okay. Well, I'm going to keep going. Give me more. So I've explained to you guys how I work. Like, I'm not going to say that it's a definite for Hannah until I feel the click. Until I feel the energy click. Okay?
You can't give all that information.
It's okay. No. It's all right.
No.
It's all right.
It's a different person.
I know that.
Okay.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm still getting info, so I'm not even paying attention to what's happening here until the info stops coming in.
Well,
so the 6 has to make sense though, because it's either the 6th of a month or June, or there's some sort of a significance with the 6. Oh dear. That was unexpected.
Hi, Facebook people. We are currently on YouTube. We are simultaneously streaming on YouTube. So Justin has the spirit coming. Justin has the spirit coming through. So all the chat is over in YouTube. So if you want to come join us over on YouTube, you got to have, if you're on mobile, download the mobile app. If you don't, but it is The Intuitive Couple. But please make sure you like and follow our page.
And he's showing me some sort of a coin. It feels like somebody who would be flipping a coin between their fingers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's a decent sized coin that somebody would flip through their knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
All the clues that have been given out are over on YouTube. Actually, they're all in the chat on YouTube. So that way, if this does make sense to you, you come over to YouTube and you subscribe and hit the bell to our page. That way, you know, if this does make sense, he can connect with you. So if he goes quiet, it's not because he's getting more information. How he's going to work is he's going to go with the most obscure details, guys. Anybody could give you a name, anybody could give you an initial, but that's not what matters. What matters is him giving obscure details that you and only you will be able to verify. Okay, that's extremely important for you to know. He doesn't work like other psychic mediums. He wants to get you the most important information that only you will be able to verify. That way he can feel the click and know that is, he feels the energy between that person and him. The person that he's reading for and you guys. Or the spirit, I'm sorry, coming through.
Don't say that it's Hannah because I don't have the click. I know when it's for somebody, okay? It might be, but I'm not feeling the click. You see what I'm saying? So, look, here's the way it works. I'm not just going to go with somebody because they're saying all the things that are matching. I'm not operating that way. I'm operating on an energy basis. So, if the energy, people who've seen me work know that I will say, yeah, I am definitely with this person. If I don't say that, then, look, people can say anything they want, but if the energy isn't clicking and it's specifically for them, I'm not going to say that it's specifically for them. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a fraud that way.
She just came over. Meredith, hi, welcome.
Meredith, where does the organ transplant come into play? And the coin, because he showed me a coin, flipping a coin between his fingers.
Hello, Melanie on Facebook.
That feels more right. That feels more right. Meredith feels more right. Give me another thing that only she's going to be able to verify, please. And who was that? Hannah D? I'm really sorry. I know you were saying that it all matches you, but I can't say that it's for you if I don't feel that it's for you. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so you know what I mean? Odd reference. Meredith. Why is he showing me crochet needles?
Tracy's.
Where the crochet needles come into play. What's that reference he's showing me? Because it's very, very clearly crochet hooks. That's what they're called, right? Crochet hooks or needles or long things. Knitting needles, yeah, same thing. Yeah, knitting, crocheting. Is that the same thing? I don't
Yes.
know. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing. To me, it's the same thing. I apologize for offending anybody in the crocheting and knitting world. I didn't know that there was beef there. All right, so. All right, he's making reference that he is with 3 women, 2 to his side and 1 above. So to me, that feels like either a wife and a sister or a friend. Two peers are there with him, or 2. So it's like 2 to his side and 1 above, which means like a mother figure, somebody above him in the familial line, but also 2 younger ones than that, which are to his side, which could be wife, sister, friend, cousin, you know.
Hi, Tina. Hey, Natasha. Yeah, karma is a bitch. I will tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Well, have a great day.
Have a wonderful day. Hey. Take care, sir.
Will do. He's patrolling.
Good.
It's a light worker patrolling, man, looking for
feel it.
darkness. That's what he is. It's
I
good.
can feel it.
He's like, nah, they're okay. I'm going to keep moving.
Mm-hmm. Hi. Hello. Out of white birch. Michigan bark. Anyways. So paper.
What are you saying to me? What are you saying to me? So, Meredith, I feel like I'm with Meredith, man. So, Meredith, he's showing me the 3 women that are with him. It feels like 2 of them met him and 1 came over after he crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Does that make sense to you? And he is also showing me, I don't know what this is a reference to. So, he's making me feel like either you or somebody that is like close in relation has been going nuts looking for a book. I think it's a book. It feels like a book. But going nuts looking for a book. And he's saying that it's like in storage. Whatever the storage is. It feels like a book.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense for you? Yeah, I just need just a verification so I can move on.
Yep. Welcome to all the new people who've joined us.
Mm-hmm.
Justin is currently he has a spirit coming through. He's coming through strong.
Yeah.
Your hands are freezing.
Yeah, he's right.
So, just be patient. Justin doesn't rush the spirit readings. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. And you feel...
So let me clarify. So, Meredith, since I haven't gotten a response.
Everything we looked for.
Okay. Well, what he's showing me is, I don't know if it's you or somebody else, but frantically like looking through bookshelves is what it feels like. It feels like short little bookshelves. That's why I said it feels like looking for a book. Either that or looking for something in a book. Because I feel like it's frantic. Okay?
Maybe my mom, she's been frantic lately.
Gotcha. Okay. And so he's also making reference to the little girl. There's a little girl with him as well. And he's showing me a reference of a tricycle. Almost like a little red tricycle, like a little Red Rider tricycle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's showing me that the little girl is there holding his hand. Okay.
Hey, Zaria.
And Meredith, he's making me feel like this isn't exactly the reading that you were hoping for. He's telling me that you wanted to hear from. Do you want me to say it like that? Okay. That you were hoping to hear from somebody closer to you. But it feels that like the feeling that I get is almost like a boyfriend, but I have to give you exactly what I heard. The feeling associated with it is like, I don't know, somebody that was closer that had passed, but it's him coming through. And he's taking the time to... He is... He's basically wanting to let you know that he wants you to know that he's sorry that he wasn't there as much as he should have been in life. And he's trying to make up for that now. Yeah, and he's making me feel like you, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but it feels like they were, I don't know, like almost hit by a car, but he's showing me that. And he's he's wanting he's wanting you to not hold a grudge against, it feels like he's saying your mother. But I feel like there's like some hard feelings that have gone unsaid. And he's bringing this up. He's bringing this up to me. And he's making me feel like difficult to get, she's difficult to get along with, but she just requires a little extra understanding. And he's coming through out of love. And he's showing me I don't know, there's some sort of an anniversary coming up. He's showing me, he's showing me my symbol, which is just like a white cake, which is there's an anniversary coming up. Well, I feel like, here's the thing. This is still Meredith, but I really feel like Meredith is kind of a little disconnected from this. But I have to give what I'm getting regardless, right? So, it doesn't have to be a wedding anniversary, Meredith. And I know that right now, it feels like you're being pulled in a million different directions. So I would encourage you to just, try to process this afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and give you what I'm getting. That's the main message, is that he wants you to try to be a little more understanding in that respect. It's not expecting miracles, but it's just him showing you that he knows, that he sees what's going on in the here and now. Okay. And he doesn't want you feeling like it's really an odd feeling. It's almost like he's wanting me to say to you that to don't feel sorry for yourself, because you're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you realize. And you can move mountains if you just put your mind to it. And while he's saying this, I feel, again, I feel you being pulled in a million different directions. Okay. Yeah, I know it's true. I can feel it. That's why I'm just going. It's funny because he's making me feel like you're open to this, and you're open to the possibilities of the other side coming through and visiting you and all of this. But he wants you to be just as open to opportunities that present themselves in life as well. Okay, like you got to roll the dice at some point. Self-preservation has to kick in at some point. You've passed on opportunities that would have been good due to fear, due to a pessimistic outlook, for lack of a better word. And he just wants you to go for it. It's really like an encouraging type of message to grab a hold of your inner strength and do what you got to do. Okay? It is. There's a reason that came out. That he said that. Okay? So be open. Be open to new possibilities. Don't dwell on the past. Alright? Alright. And he's pulling back. But just know that, he saw this as an opportunity to come through for you. He comes through out of love. I only work from the light. And so just know that it was through love that he came through, okay? Okay. All right, and welcome to anybody who has just joined us. My name's Justin Cardoza. I am a professional psychic medium, and at least once a week, usually twice a week, I go live and do a virtual gallery reading for free as a give back to people. So the way that it works is that anybody that is on here is eligible for a reading, okay? And so I open myself up. I see who's there. If you've got loved ones on the other side, and this is an opportunity for them to come through and get you a message. All right. I just want to thank you guys all for being here, being with us. That was a reading for Meredith. Father came through. So the way that it works is it usually starts off with them giving me 3 separate clues or images. Those things have to be verified. before I move on. Okay? Now, you could sit there and say that it verifies, but really what I do is I go by energy. I go by the energy of the reading, the energy of the person that is verifying the things. Okay? So even if you're telling me that everything is for you, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's for you. Okay? I have to go where the energy, I feel a click. I feel it lock in. All right? And for those over on Facebook, welcome. Please like and like and follow the page for when we go live next. But if you want to be able to get a reading, shoot on over to YouTube. On mobile, it's you'd have to download the YouTube app, and it's the Intuitive Couple at YouTube. All right, that's where everybody's at. It's where all the comments are, and so yeah.
Yeah. Yes, so we thank everybody for watching. If you are first time on, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell, so you get notified. If you are wanting to hear from your loved one, again, Justin does, just give back spirit readings. If the spirit comes through, you have to give them permission, and not everybody gets a reading. Not the first time or the second time. It may take a while. I mean, Carla May got a reading last week, an impromptu reading, because her mother was, woke Justin up at 5 a.m. and hung around all day long. And, just text my mom, and the anniversary just passed. They were married September 13th. There you go, folks.
That's a validation for her mother, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she didn't know.
Mm-hmm. So exactly. So, if you are new and you want to get a reading, he can't control what spirits come through. When you do a private reading with people, it's different. People have asked this of us quite a bit.
It's different because it's a one-on-one reading. We schedule it ahead of time, so it gives me time to focus. And it's not a group of people that's here, so it doesn't become a free-for-all, basically, on the other side of the strongest ones come through. With it just being one person's energy or one family's energy that I'm focusing on, it becomes exponentially easier to connect with people specifically for you. So that's the difference between a private reading and
absolutely.
And if gallery reading like this.
If you do get a, I encourage anyone, if you do. Oh, and my mom thinks my mom took a photo album, but she can't. My sister, I mean. Okay. So, if you do get a reading and you are pleased with the spirit reading that Justin's bringing through, please go over to our Facebook page and leave a review.
Yeah, we've been lacking on the reviews.
Yeah,
lately.
Come on now, so we need some reviews. To show some love.
Yeah, let people know who the real deal is.
Absolutely, yeah, because he is the real deal.
There's a lot of phonies out there.
Savannah says, "What qualifies as a stronger spirit?"
That's a poor choice of words I made. It's not exactly like that. It's more. I don't really know how it works behind the scenes for them, but when it's coming through, it's just whoever's coming through, So I don't know how it is before they get to me. You know what I mean? I don't know what dictates that. What I do know and what I have seen is that if you want to hear from your loved one, number one, they have to be ready to come and give a message. Number two, you have to be ready to receive a message. And number three, they need a way to do so. And you need to be open to it, So those are the three main factors. Now, a fourth factor that I want everybody to realize is that any message that does come through, even if it's not necessarily who you may want to hear, and the messages that I deliver, sometimes they aren't what you want to hear, but it's always what you need to hear. You see what I'm saying? So don't take the messages for granted.
Jamie Long, Dominic can answer that question. You have an iPhone, don't you?
And don't come in with any preconceived notions about how it's gonna happen for you. You know,
They're
because
not
odds are it's not going to go down like you think. You're not going to get the message that you think. You just have to be open to the possibilities. And really, the main thing here is not so much for us to really focus on us getting a reading, which is great when it happens, right? But the messages I find that come through really are a reflection of humanity as a whole, and they're multifaceted messages.
Yeah.
So that if you're listening and paying attention, we've had people say, "Oh my God, that resonates with me too."
Right, exactly.
They're designed to be that way. So it's even if you don't personally get a reading today or tomorrow,
Right.
still pay attention to what's coming through, because there's still gold in those messages. And
Absolutely.
look, the great thing about doing what I do is that not only am I honored and blessed enough to be able to be the one to bring you messages from your loved ones who've crossed that, and it may be that one last message before you see them again. And the messages, not only do you learn something, but every single reading I do, I learn something.
Always.
And so it's really a...
if there isn't a psychic medium out there, or a psychic who does readings for people, and you don't learn something from doing readings, then you're not the real deal. Because every reading, there is a lesson.
Absolutely.
And that is what we built our platform of teaching others on. You know, because it is important, you know, not only does he work from the light and only the light, he has the Holy Spirit gift of discernment, which means he can tell the difference between dark and light, good and evil. It's an important factor.
It's a lot of deception.
But remember that it's not uncommon. I know there were so many of you that had something in line that was just almost right there, but you know it didn't, you know, it went to another person. But that, you see, again, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Why is that, Justin? Tell people that. Why is there no such thing as coincidence?
Just tell them.
Because look, everything is meant to happen for a reason. So that person getting that reading is making you more open. So that way you will pay attention. It's saying, you know, maybe you're on the fence. You may not even think you're on the fence. You may think that you're wide open and ready for a reading. But there's a difference. When your time comes, your time comes. But it's a divine moment, a divine intervention. So there is no such thing as a coincidence. Things are going to happen for a reason, when they happen. It's all about timing. So that's why when you go to somebody and you pay them money and you're feeding them information, okay? Do not do that, people. That discredits your reading. Never feed them information. So I want to know, you know, I want you guys to know that. That's why he goes for the difficult stuff for you to verify.
Yeah, I go for obscure stuff, man. You know.
It is. Everything in life is about timing. It's all about the things that we learn and the things that we process and the things that we don't process. And death just happens to be one of those things that the human condition has a very difficult time, you know, on this side, understanding. Last week, there was a beautiful message, many messages in Carla May's reading. And one of them was, her mother told her, "Thank you for telling me that it was okay for me to cross." And that is such a repeated, important, we've gotten that a lot. And it's important, you know, and she needed that. She needed to hear that message. So, you know, the other side it's all about timing, and it is. No.
I appreciate that, Phyllis.
So, I've been speaking out loud and telling my dad to speak to Justin. However, took weeks of watching before my daddy came through. But I am grateful I stayed patient, so thankful. Well, I'm really happy that you got that. And please, Meredith, go over to our Facebook page and leave a review if you feel it in your heart. And if you do feel it in your heart, folks, and you love hearing him come on week after week, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. He, like last week with Carla, he dropped everything. He could have waited. She said, I could wait till Wednesday. No, he came on because that's how he is dedicated. So if you find it in your heart, show him some love tonight. Hit the PayPal button. Give him a donation of love. Okay? And here's the thing. No, we're never doing a list. We will never do a list on here. That day that we were testing that out, it was a beta test and it was during the day. I want to clarify that. List show ingratefulness. We used to do the list over on Facebook. And what it does is it makes people extremely, they don't take in the message. Mm-hmm. That's why you have to pay.
You get flooded
for
with
a card reading now from
that
me.
Don't care. You know what I'm saying?
He don't want to mess with card readings.
Take it easy, fellas.
If you do want a card reading from me on here, he's more than happy, but you're going to have to pay more for it because he's the senior man in charge. That's just it. So what I want you guys to know is no, we don't do a list. We did it. We were testing. Actually, we were doing that as a thing for Dom because it was something that was on our software platform that he wanted to test out. But no, a list over on when we used to do a list. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like going through all these stupid lists that we had from last year. And week after week, people would hop on and be like, list please. No.
Yeah.
No, if you want to ask your question and you want guidance in your life, you've got to be able...
Got to be able to absorb it.
And so,
it's
no.
all good, Liz. No,
Liz. No, honey, no. It's okay. I'm just talking about this in general. Because after we logged off the other day, somebody goes, well, I've been on here I've been watching you for a year. And I haven't, I was on the list and, hey, that's not how it works. Case in point, that person's daughter went ahead, did readings.
Let me answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liz. Why do streetlights keep going off when I'm driving under them at night? Well, I told you that you're a highly charged empath. What was that, last week? So you'll hear people say that streetlights go off when you drive under them if if a loved one is around. That's a nice thought. If you want to choose to think that, that's okay. But really what it is it's just... It's a mix of science and spirit, really. It's a very difficult question to answer. But when you're in a certain... so, Liz, when that happens, you'll notice that it'll happen for a little bit and then it'll stop. Well, the reason is that if you notice when it starts happening, you're in like a zone and you're almost on autopilot, right? Your consciousness is operating at a higher frequency at that stage, at that point. You're just kind of like there but not there, right? Once you start noticing it, it pulls you back down, it grounds you back, and then all of a sudden it stops. Okay? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is when you're in tune with things like that. Okay? Now, a lot of people say that it's because a loved one is around that the lights will go out. Okay. I'm not going to argue that with anybody. If you want to think that, that's great too. You know what I mean? That'll work. Sure. Hey.
I'm more apt to think of songs, that come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, when songs come on and anything that's going to trigger that memory for you is valid. So.
Oh yeah, totally. When I'm just waiting for you to stop addressing that. was Meredith. My mom verified the coin too, and somebody I blocked out. My dad used to flip coins with me and play heads or tails. There you go.
Cool.
I'm actually wanting to go back to that discussion about the lights going on when you drive under them, because I've actually noticed not the lights going out, but the lights being clearly off and then driving under them and they come on.
Same thing.
So that's the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was like some sort of motion sensor they put in the lights.
It might be.
No,
well, with all the tweakers out there stealing the copper. You feel sometimes that it's supposed to be or meant to be, or they step in and say no. What do you mean, Heather? What do you mean? What happens when someone intervenes on something you believe as it's supposed to happen due to timing? Yeah. There is, I can tell you right now, Heather, you may think it is supposed to happen. But let me tell you.
Mm-mm. You could think with one hand and wish out the other, because it don't work that way. And if something stops it, you may not understand it now, but a year from now, 2 years from now, it'll all become clear. I guarantee you.
And like that gentleman that came in before, everybody was kind of on alert, you know. Well, he's right. Karma is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen it. I've seen it happen before my eyes.
Yeah, man.
And you just gotta be patient. But remember, it may not be revealed to you, and you may get mad. Like, for instance, he would not let me go to the Violent Femmes concert. I love the Violent Femmes, okay? All right?
Mm-hmm.
And I cursed him out every which way from Sunday because he was like, what do you mean? You know, nothing is going to happen. No, you should not go.
And I never say that.
No, you never say that. I gave my tickets to other people. And I said, you know what? I was so pissed. I was yelling at him. And I was like, you know, I guarantee you, what happens? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Yes. But if you would have went, something would have happened. Because your energy changes the mixture.
Yeah.
It's true. What do I don't know, you know. I mean, you know, it could have been, who the hell knows what could have happened. But I have to listen to him, and I mean, he is a psychic. You know.
He's never been wrong.
No, he's never wrong. I can't wait to see what's going to happen to those. Ooh. Sorry,
Come back.
I'm coming back.
Come back. All right. So
Baby, come back. What about flipping coins? Christine Martin.
Finding coins?
Finding coins.
Yeah, that's one of the things that loved ones will do. They'll drop coins around, in odd places. That
it is, Nancy.
Yeah.
I have energy.
My ears used to get really hot too.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what. They don't
Yeah,
do
energy.
anymore.
His hands are feathers. Those two.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's what do you ever?
Yeah, Bridget, that's called mourning. You know what I mean? It's called mourning.
I know.
That's some standard stuff, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah.
Feel a little breeze out of nowhere. Yeah, these are all common things, man.
Hot ears? Who told you that? Everybody's is different. Justin's hands
it comes in different ways.
It comes in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it does. Ooh, Cynthia, you need to send that picture. I like to see that picture, Cynthia. Yep. Mm-hmm. Always trucks, and we seen coins. Yes. Yes. Well, for me, it's song. So it's always songs. Songs are, a way for spirits to communicate. It can be anything.
Yeah,
guys.
It could be any coin.
Here's the thing. Here's a good thought. When you see a bird, you see a dime, you see a penny, you see a who the hell knows what it is? It can be anything. The first 3 seconds, whatever pops into your head, that's who it is. Okay? But if you go past 3 seconds and you start then then it's like, I didn't want to return. I had a near-death experience. I died and went to heaven.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. People who see it, they don't want to come back.
Yes, music is the universal language, absolutely, and that's why it's my form of meditation. I've been feeling like a tickle on the top of my feet lately. I've been thinking of my dog's past. Do you think it's him?
I'm sure it is. If that's what comes to you, and if it makes sense to you, then yeah. I'm not the pet psychic, though. You'd have to talk with Sammy about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel guilty for it. It's totally normal. It's not anything to feel guilty about.
Summer of 69.
Again? Savannah? I popped in last
Why
week.
would that song... You're talking about the Summer of 69 by Bryan Adams? Huh?
That's what she... Ask her. What are you asking me?
Yeah, but why was that song significant?
It wasn't the song. It was actually the Summer of 69 that was significant. Mm-hmm.
Just pop an XD. I don't know what it means.
It says smiley.
Oh, okay. Bridget, I have EVP recordings too for 10 minutes. It scared most people. It's not scary. Bridget Young, you shouldn't be playing with EVP recordings. Period. Anybody on here that does not know how to do a prayer protection, a true prayer protection, should not ever be playing with EVP recordings.
EVPs, Ouija boards, scrying.
And you can say that you know how to do that, but I guarantee you don't, because you're not in light workers. If you were in a light worker education, you would know how to do it, because I'm telling you right now, Justin is teaching, he has taught our people how to do prayers of protection, and it's a very, very intense thing. And that is only in our private group for paid members. So yeah.
Great bill.
No, I'm fine. I don't know. You guys are going to have to pay for a reading if you want to know those answers.
Bridget.
No.
Bridget. No. Anyway, alright, so,
because it's a deceiver, Bridget. Come on now. See, so let me ask you a question. No. Bridget, how long have you been messing around with that? And was this just recently? Because, see, this is going to piss me off. Because I don't like that. I don't like that.
People are going to do what they do.
They are going to do what they're going to do.
People are going to do
and
what they do.
And then when shit starts happening to you... No. I'm going to explain this extremely... Because here's the thing. When shit starts going down and everything starts... the domino effect of bad shit starts happening to you, you're going to wonder why that shit's happening to you. Because you're opening up portals that you shouldn't be opening up. Yeah, all right.
Take a walk.
Yeah.
Don't
Bingo.
mess with something they don't know. Right, so, let's see. American hand, we know how to do that.
Bingo,
yeah, absolutely.
Cynthia. Bingo.
Nana?
Bingo. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. That's the couple, remember, that killed themselves.
Debbie Constantino. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
From the ghost things.
Yeah, murder-suicide, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go down, you crack open stuff and you don't know what you're doing, man. People think they know what they're doing. They get involved and they listen to spirits without any kind of discernment. They think they know what they're doing.
What are your views on heaven and the spirit world? My Nana was extremely devout Catholic, and the people in her house said that they see her and the baby talks to her. Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah, she could come back.
100%.
I mean, she comes back and visits the baby. I mean, that's a common thing, And look, so heaven is real. How do you think I'm doing what I do? I only work from the light, man. I don't listen. And I've luckily, thank God, I've been blessed with the gift of discernment. It's been proven very accurate time and time again. I know that I serve God and Jesus Christ, that this is a blessing, a gift of the Holy Spirit with what I do. And so it's...
Because our viewers.
Yep, that's okay. No. Because anybody who's watching, I need them to know this. That I don't meddle in the dark. I don't meddle with anything like that. And, people will quote one scripture to you to try to make you prove you wrong. But there's a ton of other scriptures after the new covenant, and if anybody's really devout, they should know what the new covenant is, right? Mm-hmm. So, and because back in the Old Testament, there were no gifts of the Holy Spirit being given out. That was only after Jesus Christ died and resurrected. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Do spirits hang out on this level here, or do they hang out in another dimension or anything like that? Just a question. Are there earthbound spirits? Yeah. Is there another dimension? We call it heaven. Is heaven and hell? Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hell.
There's both. I don't mess with the latter though.
No, he doesn't have access to it.
No.
But he is seeing somebody behind.
Love is light, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love is light. And, Bridget, here's the thing. I didn't do it to record him. I just happened to be on phone. But I don't get that. Because you just said an EVP, so you were on the phone. That doesn't make sense. You're backpedaling, hun. I feel it. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I know your desperation. I've felt your desperation.
That desperation is what gets you in trouble, man.
That's desperation. Here's the thing. I mean, I'm not... Because, look, we're coming upon the season of the holiday season for everybody. And when I say that, I mean Halloween, okay? So every damn jackass in town thinks they're some freaking ghost hunter, and they go out there and they do shit that he has to put away. So I am saying this to you. Bingo, Savannah. Just desperation leads to deception. Okay? So I am telling you, you're not backpedaling, but you're saying you were on the phone. It was an EVP. I mean, come on, be more clear. I am very against. This is, again, I'm like, I don't care.
You're against people doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I got you.
Yeah. But I also am against people who do not...
That's more accurate, Jamie. I got you. Okay. That makes sense.
Who buy Ouija boards, and they sell them. And they want to, and this is the problem.
Point taken. I got you. That's all right. I mean, I understand, like, if they take a minute to come through in that way, that makes more sense. That, like, if you're just on the phone and it just so happens to, whatever. To come through.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, good. I worry about that because I know, Bridget, how much you want, you've been wanting to hear from Dale again. I understand that.
Oh, on speakerphone. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Interesting. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, like, I'm all about doing EVPs, but it has to be for somebody, like, who is actually a freaking psychic medium. And
but a psychic medium doesn't need it.
No.
I don't need a recorder.
No, I know you don't. But it's like, You know, oh, demonic can mimic all day long, people. All day long.
Yeah, you know.
It's just, you know.
It's just one of those things. You just got to know what you're dealing with and intention. All right, I talk about this all the time, you know.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway.
It's not about intention, man. Intention's, whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Yeah.
Anyway, well, that closed down my channel. I'm good.
What my?
Yeah, just the whole thing. I'm just kind of. No.
Well, I mean, look. Here's the thing.
I got one off. So.
Ooh. Should I step away from you? It's because I know what you're saying. That right there. That's why. Right.
So yeah, you know.
Right.
I mean,
exactly. So that just irritated you. And
anybody
I know,
want? No, I'm not irritated at all. I just.
Don't lie.
I'm not. I'm really. I'm really not. I'm just.
Hello, Jane. Hello. Oh, I know you. Your door's closed.
Yeah,
Yep.
slammed shut.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, at this point, if
nobody wants to do a card reading,
if nobody wants card reading or anything,
we got other things to do.
We do have other things to do, actually. So if nobody else is wanting anything, his door's shut after that. Because I got to tell you, you guys, no offense, but you're lying. It's a lie. And he knows it, and that's right. It don't matter, but I'm just saying it because be freaking honest. You don't want to be. You don't want to be. Okay,
stop.
whatever.
I told you.
Just
chill, kiss. So look.
Yep.
Right.
Have a great night. We're out. So
hey, take it easy, Marissa.
So nobody. What do you mean? Wow. It's important for people to know. You know, it's important for people to know. Bingo. That's exactly right. And we're not the only one who is saying that.
No one. It don't matter. Goddamn women. Fuck. What is wrong with you guys? Chill the fuck out. Anyway, chill the fuck out. We're gonna call it good. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.